Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Samantha and today we have our weekly roundup where I go through anything that I have that is new for the week, empty, declutter, favorites, and then I also go through my rotation where I've picked a selection of products to use for the week just so I can rotate through my collection, try anything new and focus on it, or maybe bring some old things out that I want to enjoy. So it's kind of a mishmash of things that I have just been doing throughout the week. So let's get into it. So I actually have nothing new this week. Last week was so extremely large and I had so much new that I literally have nothing new this week. So I am going to link the video up here if you want to see last week's if you missed it, because that's the video for all the newness. I had a lot of newness. So nothing this week. So let's go right into my empties. So I have a shampoo and conditioner from Sol de Janeiro. This was a travel set. I just had it sitting for so long. I went on a little holiday and I decided to take it with me, and then I just kept using it and finished it, because if I just put it away again, it's just not going to get used. Because if I go to a hotel, they have shampoo conditioner there, don't they? So I was like, just use it or it's just going to sit there. So I used it. This it's just the hair Brazilian Joya. Anyway, I don't know if they have any other shampoos and conditioners, but this is the original yellow 62 cent, or the Boom Boom scent. I actually quite liked this in this format. So the original scent 62 from Sol de Janeiro, I don't really like it. It's just not for me. I find it a bit nauseating. I don't like it in the body spray or the body cream. However, I like it in the hair. I like it in the body oil. I like it in the body lotion. Is that everything? Pretty much. I mean, there's other things, but I like the scent when it's softer. I think this is a really nice scent when it's softer, but the body spray and the body cream is just so intense that I don't like it. So I liked the smell of this, and I could smell it in my hair after the shower. However, I have a very sensitive scalp and this irritates my scalp so much, like itchiness. So I finished it and this is for fine to medium hair. So this is for your more drier hair, which I liked. I liked the way it made my hair feel. If I didn't have scalp issues, I think I would rate this really highly. But I do have scalp issues, so I don't rate this too highly. But if you don't have scalp issues, this is actually really nice if you have dry hair. So if you're someone that's very oily, I don't think you'd like this, because it does have a density to it, which is what I liked. Because I have thick hair, but my actual individual hairs are quite thin. And I don't get super oily. I actually am more on the drier side. So this suited my hair, just not my scalp. Next is a sunscreen. This is from One Skin. This is the OS01 Shield Broad Spectrum SPF 30+, and this was tinted. So this is a mineral sunscreen. I can't comment on my opinion, but this was sent to me along with, this is the tinted one. You can I might be able to get a little bit out. Yeah. This is the tinted one, and I did find it was quite tinted for my skin tone, but I still wore it. It rubs in, but it definitely tinted my face. So I think this would be good for light to medium skin tones if you don't want it to change your shade. So it was tinted, but I finished it, and then I have just opened up their regular one with no tint. So they sent me two. And this brand, this is a daily sunscreen that delivers broad spectrum, pure mineral protection against the sun's harmful UVA and UVB rays. It's formulated with the OS01 peptide to moisturize and repair sun damage, boosting skin health. OS01 Shield glides on skin and blends in effortlessly to any skin tone. So this is just, the only active ingredient is zinc oxide 17.5%. So this is a straight sunscreen, just with a tint in it. And then the last empty that I have is the Kate Somerville Exfoliate Intensive Exfoliating Treatment. This is a little mini, but it still lasted me a while. I love this. So I kept this in my shower, and I use it about once a week. And it just gives a more intensive exfoliation experience, which I feel like I need. I feel like I need a bit of exfoliation. I get congested, I get oily. And I get flaky. So this does everything. It's really good. It is powerful though. My skin's pretty tough these days. It can take a lot of chemical exfoliants. But I do remember when I first started using this that it really burnt and I used to be red after it. So it's strong. This is strong. Don't think this is just a cute little facial. This is 2 minutes only. It's 2-minute facial. So I just rub it on my skin for a few minutes in the shower because it's physical and chemical. Anyway, I really liked it. I would get this again for sure. This is the Kind Collective Cover Up Color Correcting Concealer, and I have it in the green. I got sent everything, all the different shades, the peach, the yellow, the purple, but I kept this one because that's the only one I need. I used it today. I love the consistency of this. Like when I blend it out, I don't look green at all, but it still evens. It's such a nice light formula. It doesn't stick on my skin. It's a really nice formula. I really enjoy this. And I always forget to do color correctors, green or pink under the eye. But this one I've been remembering to use. I just love the consistency. It doesn't move around. Like it's drying down, but it's not drying. Can you see? It's a really nice formula. I really recommend it. And this is such an affordable brand too. So for me to be talking about a color corrector as a favorite is a big deal because I always forget to use them. But I have been loving using this just in the center of my face. Been using it on my breakouts where there's pimples that are red. It just helps neutralize it and I've been loving it. My next favorite is my lip combo that I'm wearing today. It's from the Kmart brand OXX Cosmetics. I have the lip stain peel off lip liner stain in the shade Nude as my lip line, and then I filled it in with the lip tint peptide treatment in taupe, and these two are a match made in heaven. It's super nude, but if that's what you want, it's perfect for that. So this is $8. I want to say this is a similar ballpark. I don't know the exact price of this, but this is duping the Rhode lip peptide treatment, and I don't know what this is duping because there's a lot of stains out at the moment. But this one looks like this. It looks really dark. And then your lip liner. I actually did a TikTok and an Instagram reel. So I always have my socials linked in the description if you want to see that. But this is a really nice pairing. It feels like I'm wearing a high-end product here. I love it. And this is like the perfect nude option. And then I think with my roundup, I'm going to do another pairing of a lip stain and one of their lip balm or lip products, so that I can see another combo option because I am loving it. So the foundation I have is the Revlon Age Defying SPF 25 foundation. I'm wearing it today. I do still feel like it's the tiniest bit too dark. I think I've brought it together and pulled it off, but putting it on, it is a little bit too dark, but this will be amazing for summer. It is lightweight. It says it's a hydrating, but honestly, it feels like a satin finish. Oh, that's what it says. Natural finish, medium buildable coverage, hydrates like a moisturizer, and blurs. I feel like it does everything that it says. It does not feel like I'm wearing foundation. If you watched my video where I tried this on, I'll have that carded as well if you want to see me applying this. It did not look like I was wearing anything. Obviously, the shade was a bit darker, but the actual texture looked like I wasn't wearing a thing. And I love that in a foundation where it evens, but it doesn't look like I'm wearing it, you know? So I actually love the formula of this, and stay with me. I think I'm going to love it more in summer. I don't remember the concealer that I put in. Do you remember the concealer I put in? Because it's not in front of me. I don't know. Things get moved around. My daughter's really been getting into makeup lately. I let her play a little bit at home. I've given her a blush and a lip gloss, but she has been dabbling into mine, so it's happening. She's almost 7. It's happening. So I put in this powder, I do believe. I can't remember what I did. If I'm honest, I don't remember what I put in. I remember a couple of things. Did I put this in? I don't know, but we're going to talk about it anyway because I'm wearing it right now. I did not really wear makeup this week, I'll be honest. So there are a couple of things that I want to keep in for the next week. I love this though. This is an absolute gem of a product. It is a finishing powder. It says light reflecting finishing powder, but it looks matte to me. It looks very matte. It is But I guess it's not heavy matte, is it? Because I do have like a little bit of radiance going on. It is stunning. It is blurring. It is undetectable. It sinks into my skin. It doesn't leave a powdery finish. Beautiful. So this Too Cool for School art class pencil that I got from Yes Style, this was sent to me as, well, sent to me. It was like a sponsored product that I could pick out. And then they sent it. And this is in the shade Muted Taupe. It's actually my eyeshadow today. And it's super soft, but it's got a slight shimmer. It's really nice. And you know why this suits the eyes? Because it's a very dry formula in a good way. It's not creamy. It is very much, it's like a dry pencil, but it's got shimmer in it. I really like it. And I did it under here as well. I would like to try this as a lip liner. I think this would be a really good lip liner or a full lip color. Loving it on the eyes. What else could I use this for? I don't know about a blush because it is quite dry, but it does blend. It could work as a blush. See? It's an interesting formula because it's dry, but it still blends. Oh, I had this as my concealer. I just moved it around. I did. I wore this as a foundation the other day. And what I did is I wore it with, I don't have it in arm's reach, the Bobbi Brown face base. Immediately put that on. Then I immediately put this on after because it's quite drying and quick drying. And I really liked it. Can you believe it? I didn't want to like it. I thought it was going to be horrible. But this just really needs an oil or a deep moisturizer underneath it. So I actually think I'm going to really like this in summer. And I think it's going to be a better shade for me in summer too. So I want to keep playing with that. It's going to be, it will rotate back in soon enough. It's starting to warm up now, isn't it, guys? We're starting to get a bit warmer. It's nice. It's nice. I've done a few seedlings. So sprinkles ready for spring. But yes, this was my concealer because this is a concealer and a foundation. And I actually wore it as a foundation the one time I wore makeup. It wasn't many times, but it's the one time I wore it. Okay, I had two blushes. I didn't use this one, so I'm going to keep it in because I didn't wear makeup. That's the only reason. Not because I didn't want to, just because I didn't. So this is the Kind Collective Lip and Cheek Mousse in Common Ground. I'm going to keep this in because it looks stunning and I do want to use it. So that's staying. I'll pop you there. And this is what I'm wearing today. This is the Kosas Blushes Life in Butterflies. Isn't it beautiful? I love it. I love it. It is so feminine, but it's not heavy. I love it. I'm not going to keep it in the rotation, but I will use it in a future video because this one was one of the more requested ones, which is interesting because I have I'm just looking, I have 5 blushes that I've not even tried. I'm just looking at them. But this was one of the most popular ones. But here's a little preview of how bloody beautiful it is. So I'm going to take it out of the rotation because I'm wearing it today. I've technically worn it, but I will use this in a video. And then my lip gloss I didn't wear either. Put it on now. I could put it over the peptide treatment because it's going to be, oh God, it smells good. Oh, that's cute. I love these lip glosses. Or they're actually lip oils. But they just feel like a lip gloss that isn't sticky. That actually looks better with the blush, doesn't it? I just did that lip combo for TikTok, so that's why it was like that. But that actually looks cuter. I feel like this, the nude, because the nude is perfect for my lip tone in that I'm fair, so this gives just enough definition. If you're medium skin tone, I feel like it wouldn't give enough definition, but it's just enough, and they look good together. And what I'm going to put in, I want to put in my Merit Uniform Tinted Mineral Sunscreen, broad spectrum. Oh God, I struggle with that word. SPF 45. This is in the shade 28. I'm really enjoying it. Super light coverage, a little bit glowy. I really like it. So this is relatively new to me. I've had this for a month or two. So I just want to put it in and get some more use out of it. And I think I'll really enjoy it because I haven't been wearing a ton of makeup. I actually have a life update video that I need to film because A lot's going on. Oh, a lot's been going on. My concealer is going to be the Westman Atelier. She's new and I want to play with her. I'm actually wearing it today and I love it. So this is the Vital Skincare Concealer in Atelier L2. It's matte. It's a good color for me and it's easy to blend. I don't need a lot of it. It's gorgeous and I'm excited to use it for the week. This is the Maybelline Sun Kiss Matte Blush that I just got in the shade Lilac Clouds. Such a beautiful color. And I just want to play with it more. This will be good with the skin tint because this is super translucent and sheer. I think that will be a perfect pairing. And then my other two blushes are going to be more of a makeup situation. The powder blush I chose, Westman. I'm very excited for this week's roundup. Hopefully I wear more makeup this week. This is the Baby Cheeks Powder Blush Duo in Suede Sable. Oh, sorry, Suede Sable. I wore this in my new makeup try-on video. It's stunning. Love it. I think this is going to be my go-to for summertime. I decided no eyeshadow palette. I'm just going to... I've got a Bobbi Brown stick. I'm just going to faff about and just pick whatever. I'm not wearing enough makeup, like full faces, to be justifying a whole eyeshadow palette for the week. So I'm just going to leave it for this week. I don't think I need to do it. Powder I'm going to add in. This is the Skin Food. It's not on the packaging, but it's on the powder puff. Skin Food Peach Cotton Pore Blur Packed. So it's just a translucent powder. I do find this goes a little bit white on me, but then it settles, so it's good for winter time. So I'm going to add this in. I really like it. It's a good product. So let's just pop it in, mix it up, mix up my powders. And isn't it so cute? Skin Food. This is from Yes Style, I believe. All right, the lip combo I'm going to add in because it's winter. This is the Lip Stain Peel Off Lip Liner Stain in the shade Mauve. I've got a real problem. One of you kindly tried to trigger my memory how to say it's mauve, like mow the lawn. That's how I'm going to remember from now on. Thank you very much, because my brain is very confused by all this Americanization. I'm very confused. I know it's taupe and then it's mauve. Taupe, mauve. Taupe, mauve. I think I've got it. I think I've got it. I'll be so embarrassed if I upload this and I got it completely wrong, but I think that's right, because you, and you know who you are, said mow the lawn, so it's mauve. Anyway, let's just move on before I go crazy. Lip stain in mauve. This one's just a bit deeper than the nude. I haven't really worn it. I've only done a little tester video on TikTok, but I'm excited to try that. And I thought it would pair well with this because this looks quite dark, but it's not. This is the chocolate shade. That's what it looks like. I'll put the tint on so we can see. So that's what it looks like before you peel it off, but it'll obviously be lighter than that. I thought they'd be a good pairing. And then I've got the beautiful blushes. I thought it would go well. And while that settles, I'm going to go through, I've picked a body spray from Gem. This is the fragrance mist from Gem called Coconut Vanilla. I picked this one because this is the one I had in a deodorant. I don't love their deodorant. It doesn't come off, like it says 48-hour wear, and I don't like that. I'm a natural deodorant girly. She's free. She's a hippie. But I love the scents. So when they brought out the fragrance mist, I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. And I bought them all. But this is one of my favorite ones, Coconut Vanilla. I'm actually not wearing anything today, so let's go for it. So now I don't feel like I have to have the deodorant to get this experience. They've released a new deodorant. I don't want to buy it though, but I want them to bring it out in the fragrance. It's supposed to be a dupe of the Fleur Vanilla Skin, which has just come to America. I need to talk about that later in another video. It's coming. And I really wanted to smell that, but I'm not buying full-on perfumes at the moment. So I really want to smell it, but it's in the deodorant, which means I have to buy the deodorant to smell it, and I don't want to buy the deodorant. I just want a fragrance mist. So Gem, please just bring out the fragrance mist. That's all I ask. Thank you. But I love this one. This one is Silky Coconut Milk and Exotic Vanilla. Okay, so that's what the tint looks like. And I thought that with it, it'd be a good pairing, like a berry brown. So it's still very sheer, but I think it would look nice. What do you guys think? That completes the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I know there's no new, but we're still enjoying it anyway. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.